Alright, time for another BC Calculus lesson. Today we're going to be talking about vectors, and you'll find that vectors are very closely related to parametrics. The formulas look basically the same. The position vector is just xy, the velocity vector is dx dt dy dt, acceleration is just the second derivative, speed is the magnitude of v, which is actually basically the arc length. Without the, limits of integration. It's similar to the formula for arc length. It's just the magnitude, is just the distance formula. So it says a particle moves in the xy plane so that any time t is greater than 0, the position of the particle is given by this. Find the velocity vector. Well, velocity is just the derivative of position, so it's just going to be 3t squared plus 8t, comma, 4t cubed minus 3t squared. This is the derivative of x. This is the derivative of y. It says find it when t is 1. I fill in 1. 3 times 1 squared plus 8 times 1. 4 times 1 cubed minus 3 times 1 squared. And I get 11 and 1. Okay. Find the acceleration vector. I'm going to take the derivative of this. So 2 times 3 is 6t plus 8. 3 times 4 is 12t squared minus 6t. I fill in 2 into everywhere there's a t, and I get 20 and 36. Okay, that's example 1. It's easy enough. Example 2. Particle moves in the xy plane so that at any time t is greater than or equal to 0. Position is given by this. Find the magnitude. I'm just going to use my formula. And remember, my magnitude was the square root of dx dt squared plus dy dt squared. So I just need to find dx dt and dy dt. So dx dt is 3t squared plus 3. Dy dt is 3t squared minus 6t. So it's going to be the square root of 3t squared plus 3 squared plus 3t squared minus 6t squared. Double check my work just to be sure I didn't make a mistake. Yep. Now I'm going to fill in 1. So it's 3 times 1 squared plus 3 squared plus 3 times 1 squared minus 6 times 1 squared. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 3 is 6 squared plus 3 minus 6 is negative 3 squared is, to be consistent. So that's 36 plus 9 is the square root of 45. Okay. Let's then to page 1. Go ahead and watch the video for page 2 as well.